Got a video that's going to give you a variation for that lateral head of your shoulder. Remember that the shoulder is divided into three halves. We have the frontal deltoid, the lateral deltoid, and the rear deltoid. So this video is going to be focusing on a variation for an exercise for the lateral deltoid. Remember that there are very few exercises that actually target this muscle right here as opposed to the frontal deltoid or the rear deltoid. So we gotta do everything in our power, everything in our control in order to switch it up to make that muscle continue to develop and continue to grow and not get into that plateau stage. So most people, when they think about the lateral deltoid, right, they do the standing dumbbell side lateral raises, right, which is this movement right here. But there are a few things that you can actually do in order to improve not only the stimulation, but remove other factors that actually help you bring that weight up. For example, when you're standing up and doing that side lateral raises standing, you can actually use your knees or the muscles in your leg to bring that weight all the way up. By doing like this slight movement right here, you're actually using your body in order to bring that weight up. So when you do this variation that I'm about to show you, you eliminate all of those factors and really allow the exercise to focus on that muscle, to give it a real stimulation to continue to develop and to continue to have that width that you might be searching, right, growing this way. So instead of doing the standing side lateral raises, what you're going to do is do the seated side lateral raises. Okay, so you cannot use your legs in order to bring this weight up. You're going to be using that muscle. So sit on a bench, right? It doesn't matter if you have a back bench where you can actually recline to or not, and have the dumbbell right next to your body, as I'm showing you in the video, right next to your body. When you perform it, very important, have your elbows higher than the wrist. It's going to prevent injuries, okay? You want to prevent injuries. The shoulder is a very delicate muscle, okay? So when you perform it, the elbows higher than the wrist. Imagine that you have a cup, right? You have a cup. When you're bringing it all the way up, twist your wrist as if you were dropping something or the content inside that cup, okay? What that's going to do, right, is going to really allow you to target that muscle, which is very essential, which is what you want, right? If you go to the gym to work out for shoulders, you want to be able to target your shoulders. If you're going to work out for legs, you want to target legs, okay? So by doing these slight variations or these twitches or this really focusing on the details of the exercise, you are actually improving the growth or the development that this muscle is going to have, okay? So remember, elbows higher than the wrist, twist in the wrist as well. Again, what you're going to do is you're going to perform 5 to 6 sets of this exercise that I told you, seated side lateral raises, and you're going to go for higher reps. There's no need to go for higher weight and less reps, because this is mostly a raise, a side lateral raise, just like the frontal raise or the rear delt flies, okay? So you don't have to go heavy on this exercise. You want to go for higher repetitions in order to provide that muscle with the burn, right? That is essentially pushing all the blood into the muscle and creating that stimulation where it's actually breaking all the fibers. So later with the rest and the nutrition, that muscle grows back. Okay, remember that the shoulder is very delicate, so you don't want to go as heavy with this kind of exercise. When you're performing, for example, shoulder presses or Arnold presses or military presses, then you can go with higher weight and lower reps. But when you're performing flies or races, you want to go for lighter weight and higher repetitions, okay? So by performing this variation, I promise you that you're gonna be focusing on that muscle, you're gonna be developing that muscle, and you're gonna eliminate all these factors that can actually contribute to making the exercise easier. Easier is not better, okay? You wanna go harder, because harder means that you're actually using that muscle to perform the exercise, okay? So Do all this stuff. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Remember to follow me on social media. There's a link for a Telegram group that you can actually ask me any question regarding your fitness goals. Okay, and I will answer it for you completely free. And like, comment, share, subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video.